2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. Right now, they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, Milwaukee, a game and a half out.
And right now for the Bucks, what a slow start they've gotten off to. At least they have enough time to still get things going here in the right direction.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Out to Harris. Hardaway dishes to Ivy. The rebound by the Bucks. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Lillard, bounce pass. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Back to Prince. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fades away. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. From deep, Prince. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Toronto.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now here's Giannis. A 23-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
Lopez, no luck. Detroit leading by 3. Pistons passing it around. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince plays it up and banks it in. Prince has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Cunningham against Lillard. Cunningham looking it over. He takes it in.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Detroit shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shoot two.
That's good from Cunningham. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
The shot, no good. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Bucks trail by 5. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Beasley. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Sasser in at the point. Now, here's Trent. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Big time slam, Giannis! Oh, my!
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Sasser. Beasley with the screen on right. Driving the lane. Sasser can't hit. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season. A franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Antetokounmpo dishes to right. Back to Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Sasser. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Count it. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Pat Connaughton. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for DeLon Wright. Then for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Count that one. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night here. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Ivy subbed in for Beasley. And it's tied up with that one.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Now, here's Cunningham. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Miami.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
Ivy against Jackson. Here's Holland. No good with the triple. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Lillard left side. And then Lillard slams it in.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
For Detroit, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Ivy. And it's sent back by Lopez. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. The layup missed.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Cunningham outside. Back to Harris. Turin with the screen on Giannis. Shoots it. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Prince misses.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Here's Holland. And the rejection by Giannis. That's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Detroit. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ivy against Jackson. This one for 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. Lillard outside. 4 seconds left. Nice shot by Portis.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out, not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They lead by 4. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. His first shot coming late. Rebound, Detroit. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Bucks leading by 4. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And when you take a look at Jalen Durham, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard with it. He has 7. Lopez finds Lillard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Cunningham inside, covered by Lillard.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Well, he knows how to be forceful inside. Once he gets the ball down there, he is eager to attack.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's give a big welcome to the floor. Trent's checked in for Prince. Now a look at the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits the 3-point bomb. Harris has got 5.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Trent passes to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. It's deflected.
Well, Duran making his physical presence known.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Harris finds Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Ivy. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lopez up top. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Lillard against Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure, to the paint. Antetokounmpo inside. Misses the baby hook. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing, guys, you have to do. And quarter strong.
And, you know, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations. Let's see if they can do that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Holland is out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Williams. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Beasley in at the 2 guard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Stewart. Now Beasley fires from deep. It's good from long range. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Williams to take the lead. Now here's Stewart. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Now Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Wright kicks to Trent. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Thompson against Portis. Thompson passes to Holland. Thompson a screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's Beasley in the corner. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Connaughton. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Wright. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys,
thanks so much, David. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
To the middle. Off the run. And the dunk by Giannis.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Here's Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. Here's Cunningham. Here's Durant. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Lopez, a screen on Harris. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
They get it back, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Prince. It's good.
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now.
Give it up for your Bucks breaker crew.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here. And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game now.
Duran pulls it in. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good.
So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That one on Harris.
Tobias Harris. First personal foul. First team foul.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
It's time for the dance stand. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. Winning those goals. Oh, that's nice.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so the Pistons take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Cade Cunningham.